Welcome back, my lovely lot. And today is a little bit different from the van thing. We have a Mini Cooper S, I believe 2008 or something like that. And this is Mini Cooper works. It's got some bells and whistles installed and everything. And it's 2008. Got a private plate and don't look at it. So we've got a Mini Cooper S 2008 and it has a navigation sat-nav unit in from the factory. So this is all the factory head unit. Oh Jesus, let me put some light on. So this is all factory head unit and everything, as you can see, with a little dimple in the middle. So what we'll be doing today is I'm going to be installing an aftermarket subwoofer to this factory system. This is what I'm going to be installing. Nothing really special, just an old school Sony Explode 10-inch sub. It's a bit dirty at the moment, I'm going to clean it up. And we've got an Edge ED 74,000 2-channel amplifier, which puts out about 100 watt RMS bridged. Which is going to be plenty for this car, and well, can't say plenty for the factory sound system. It will be enough. So I'm actually just going to leave it open. So we don't have back seats. That's a bonus in a sense. All this just basically gonna fold up and pop out. Just a couple screws there, I believe so. So that is quite easy to take apart. The main challenge is going to be obviously the head unit and the glove box. It is all going to be in one video, so it's going to be a head unit factory upgrade and glove box removal and everything. Because I need a wire and height open converter. I'm going to try and get in there without removing the head unit completely, but I'm not 100% sure that it will work out. And then we'll be running the... Is it locked already? 2 seconds. So, to find that little nipple in there, it was a freaking nightmare, but I did eventually. So then, to get to the battery, if you don't know, you need to pull this cover up. That's the first. Then you've got 2 10 mils, one in there. I've already had them off, so I'm kind of doing one by hand. Well, other one's not by hand anymore. Need a 10 mil screwdriver or something like that. So I'm gonna do this one, this here, and then basically that whole plastic panel will pop off. And this little rubber thing comes off, and then you just kind of gotta wiggle it out, and that whole thing comes off. We're gonna have to be removing a battery to actually get in there, so I can send a positive cable there. Because if we go inside here and look underneath the glove box, deep down there, as you can see, that bunch of cables, that's where we'll be installing our power cable. So basically, so the cables will have to be running along there back to here. The DVD, specifically this vehicle, it has bottom speakers. As you can see, there's speakers in there, the speaker in there, there are tweeters in there as well. That usually means that this is a premium sound system, and it will have an aftermarket, the factory amplifier stashed on here. In the UK version, it's on the passenger side, I think on the Europe ones are on the other side. I'm not 100% sure. So we don't have to take head unit apart like what I did there before. If you want to see the video of taking the head unit apart, you can find it. It's going to be a separate video. but you don't have to. You have to tap into amplifier output cables, because that's where you're going to be getting your decent proper signal for the sub. So to remove this little panel, there's not that much to take apart. There's a couple pins in here, pins there. Then we'll have to remove this plastic cover, which is just like one sort of bit of plastic bits like that. And as you can see there, down there a little bit, you can see all the cables coming out and everything. So I am gonna put it on a time lapse. I'm gonna remove that bit, and then we'll start looking into what sort of wires we need to tap in to actually get the high signal for our subwoofer. Okay then, so you took apart your back end, you got your thingy out. So it kind of was actually handy for me, because this is the first time me doing it, and I'll try to figure out what sort of signals this is sending. And turns out that even if you would have went for the factory Headunit, you would be perfectly fine, because it sends still the same high level signal to the amplifier, but what it just gets split within the amp, I suppose. So I've just checked. So front channel, I took it all apart and everything. So the front channel is still putting out full range. That comes from the head unit. So basically this is the wiring harness, and it basically sits inside of the cables like that, as you can see here. And basically I just took it apart and beeped the cables. So the first in there, this is front left, yellow black and yellow brown. And the next yellow brown, yellow black, more than likely is going to be going to the doors, which I haven't checked out or nothing. But kind of these cables match up, same as black, purple, black, red. On the grey harness is the input from the head unit. So the black red is positive and black purple is negative. That's front right. And basically yellow black is negative and yellow brown is positive on the black harness. As you can see, that's where they go. It's the second from your right. If you look at this way, this is power positive plus and this is negative, and this yellow one is exactly the same. From, if you look from this end, it's the second probe that you have to use, not the top one. Top one is going to be out. Well, yeah, sorry, the see, like from here, they're actually positioned differently. The input is horizontal to thingy, so this there next to the arrow is going to be the out to the speakers. So these two are ends, front left, front right, as I've got them marked in there already. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to attach my high to low input converter, grey left and white right, positive and negative accordingly to that, to the wiring harness, how I said, and basically wiring red and black to the same cable places, to the negative and positive. Oh, sorry. To the negative and positive on here, and we're gonna be good to go. And you don't really need to have like extra long wiring harness, let's say RCAs. You can really use, it depends where you look positioning your amplifier, but in my case it's gonna be there, and there's not that much RCA that I need. So I'm just going to use a meter long RCA. The only thing that is going to be for me to run the power cable positive from the front to the back. So basically that's what it is. I'm going to put this on a time lapse. I'm going to attach the cables, sort the cables out, and basically run the RCA, run the remote, and then we'll be cracking on with the power cable to get it all the way to the back here.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close, I could taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top.
That's how it all looks, finished and completed basically now. The controller is just the thingy is just in there. Like I said, I've extended the cable a bit, I'm gonna tape it up, I can stuff it in further down in the plastics or anything, or you put it underneath there, and it depends entirely up to you where you want to put it. So that's remote and RCAs are basically completed and all that is installed. To be honest, it's way easier if you don't have the factory amplifier. You're gonna have to go for the head unit, but you still can go for the head unit even though you have factory amplifier. It is really entirely up to you which way you want to go, but it's harder to do it that way than it is. But you have to watch my video to know the wiring, unless you know the wiring. It's one of them things. So talking about wiring, I've got my Musway 8 gauge kit. That's what I'm going to be using today to run the power from the front all the way to the back. And to do so, it's not really that hard. I hope so. First of all, I'm going to put this away so it's not dangling. I don't snap it or anything. To get behind this plastic part in here, you have to just sort of pull this thing in, and then it will slide off, and then just keep popping it and popping it and popping it, and eventually it'll all pop off. That's where we'll be hiding the factory cables. The power cable going from the front to the back. But for me to install the cable, I need to get to that part there, and I need to remove the battery completely to get in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a time lapse. I'm going to take the battery out, install the cable, run it, and then I'll put it all the way to the back, and I'll show you at the end what needs to be done and what is the best way to go through. So that's what it is. Enjoy the show, peeps, and let's get this cable run.
You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or is your place scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, and you must beware. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, and you must beware. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt, I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I die, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making a killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands. My own plan, yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be there. Got 'em like, hey, hey.
And that's how you install the cable. So I've put a fuse block in here. I'm just gonna put a battery in. That's where the cable, somebody's already been in there. I'm just standing underneath there, across there. Then popped it through here. As you can see, I removed this plastic bit, all cable tight, all everything. You can see the orange cable coming out there, across there, underneath the plastic bit and everything. It just comes out there, and off the camera I've just installed the ground, sprayed it up a bit. Oh, got a little run. Oh crap. And basically I'm gonna run that underneath there, and then tape this all bits together, cut it down to size, wire it all up, put it all back together, all the bits and everything what need to be, and basically and as well I'm gonna have to put all the dashboard back together. But basically that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll show you the basic end result, because there's not much more for me to show you what needs doing. Just negative to positive on the amplifier, remote, RCAs, and boom boom boom, how to say. So yeah, I'm gonna go get busy, put this car back together so it's more presentable than what it is right now, and we'll listen to some bass. That she's all back together now. Everything's fitted, everything's working as it should, the bass is playing. Unfortunately I can't really show you like what it sounds like, because first of all it's phone, and secondary it's radio and CDs only, and I think he's got the phone connector somewhere maybe, but that's all it all is. It's on at the moment, but after, because I've just had it on, but after a while it's gonna go off. That's what I did, tidied all the cables up in there, hop, and that's it. Job's a good one. So basically that's it. This is it for the Mini. The dash is back together and everything's gone back in. Happy days. So that's how you install a aftermarket amplifier subwoofer on a factory system that's got an amplifier or hasn't got an amplifier. But basically I'm gonna say adios amigos. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.